I guess you don't get to watch Ghostbusters 2 for free.
I own the Blu-ray.
How many times have people purchased me that Blu-ray? I mean, everybody should have a copy.
Steelbook.
Yeah, I have the Steelbook that's like both of them in one.
I love that it's just like within arm's reach, JD.
Boom. Blockbuster boy.
Yeah, this is just my entire apartment. It's really small.
Everything's in arm's reach if you're Mr. Fantastic. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Okay, instead of the podcast tonight, I'm going to murder myself.
Oh, we're back to the Joey suicide blog.
Killing myself tonight, everybody. Let's get down. Gather around.
Joey's killing it.
See ya.
What do you have for me this time? Hacking into the stock market, closing down a bank, fixing an election. It's all easy.
What a bunch of trash.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Trash Movie Kings podcast. I am your host, Adam Edwards. Joining me tonight, Joseph Graham. How are you?
Oh my God. I've been waiting so long to get this podcast started. I feel like I've aged.
Like what, like 20 minutes?
No, like a long time, you know.
Also joining us this week, JD Karpicki. JD, how are you?
I'm pretty good now that the Joey Suicide blog is back.
Everybody's
I like how you just did like a Sam Malone send off for your death. You're see ya, and then
See you guys
yeah.
in the afterlife.
Wait, what's the latest blog entry?
Oh,
Just that he's thinking about it. Just thinking about it.
Just that I'm ready to put myself inside my own hot tub and put the top on real tight. Like maybe I can put like a stick or something that'll drop like a big rock on it to where I can't push it up, like a real big rock.
You mean like a Rube Goldberg machine?
It might have to be like a pile of rocks because I have
You
a
just
pile
pull
of
the
rocks.
string once you're inside it.
You guys know it. You guys
Sounds like
know what's
somebody
up.
else needs
Have you guys
to be
committed
involved.
suicide before? Because
You guys feel like you
could
committed
use some
suicide before.
advice when it comes to Rube Goldberg suicide attempts.
Yeah.
Justin Petty is also joining us this week with a special guest. Justin, how are you?
I'm good. Now that Russell's here. This is my buddy Russell.
Hi, Russell.
Cheers.
From Oklahoma.
Hey.
Well, not originally. He's from
I'm a
Houston.
native Texan. Get it right. I'm a native
What
Texan.
part of
Nice.
Oklahoma?
He's a former Texan.
Tulsa. Live in Tulsa.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll cut all that out. Yeah, Texas.
Good thing you only had
edit.
to drive to Conroe. That's probably only like 2 hours. So
Yeah. Yeah.
How long was it? 7.5 hours?
Yeah.
Apocalypse Howl is out on assignment this week. Surprise, surprise. This week we watched
We've been on the job.
1984's The Panther Squad, directed by Pierre Chevalier, starring
Ooh, nice.
thank you, Justin, who owns it on VHS. Had you watched this before?
No, I bought it along with like a handful of other VHSs because I thought the cover was funny, and I never got around to watching it. It's kind of amazing we watched it tonight.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So this is part of, what are we calling this? Martial arts madness?
Martial arts madness.
I just want to go on record that I fucking hate this title. This is so stupid.
Why?
Oh, it is completely stupid because it's by virtue of not deciding anything.
Yeah. It's nothing, and it makes it great.
It's nothing and everything.
It's great.
It's fantastic.
The mad ladies of martial arts, I suppose.
It is?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Is
the
it
idea.
partial arts? Or
Well,
This
Yeah,
movie
this
is
is
kind of
Mr.
martial arts.
Well, just
Alright, it's
Mr.
a
No
little bit
Legs.
of partial arts. Well,
Sorry, got that.
Mr. No Legs is definitely partial arts. Definitely not cutting that.
Leave it
That's an
alone.
amazing
Oh,
joke.
They don't.
I don't think he's gonna mind.
Let
I'm
him.
pretty sure he's dead.
He handles
Yeah, I was
himself
like, is
pretty
he-
fucking well, dude. He's
Yeah.
Probably offed himself in a hot tub.
He's got So the Panther Squad is a movie about lady mercenaries who are hired to stop eco-terrorists that are trying to blow up a space jeep. Is that about right?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
They want space to be clean?
Right. But Noon wants space to be dirty?
Noon is a sort of a mock UN term. I never.
Well,
Nations of other what? What was
Yeah,
it?
it's like the New Order of Nations.
New Order of Other Nations.
Yeah, something like that.
Noon.
These
Okay.
letters mean more. Yeah.
so is president of Clean Space on Noon, or he's meeting with Noon?
No, Noon is in well, okay. We have
Yeah.
some sort of a plot summary written, but this movie makes no fucking sense at all.
It's really indecipherable
Yes.
for the most part. So bear with us while we popcorn this one.
Everything.
Are we
So
popcorning it?
Yeah, Joey wrote it. I guess we will
Okay.
start with also, before we jump in, it's worth noting that JD missed the first 40 minutes of this movie. So his experience will be interesting to compare and contrast.
But I don't
Jesus
think he
Christ,
missed
this is a lot.
much. But
He missed a lot of space stuff.
I feel like I
yeah,
got
all
it.
this space
but-
stuff. But it comes in at the end. I don't know. Let's just do it.
Let's start with I guess Justin, and then we'll go to, does Russell want to read?
You all right?
I can read.
Hell
So
yeah.
we'll do Justin,
Jump
Russell,
up on the mic.
JD, me, Joey. So we'll start with Justin.
Just stop when it-
Eco-terrorists. Okay. Well,
Just
I'll-
stop when
I'll
it
wait.
feels right. That's all I was gonna say. Now go.
That's also an entry in Joey's suicide blog.
Stop when it feels right.
The deeper you put it in your veins, deeper the hurt, there's no more pain. I'm not an addict, baby. That's a shame. That's not the right words at all. Go ahead.
All right. Eco-terrorists attacking the space program launch because they want space to be clean. What? And their space jeeps. Noon leaders call their bluff. This bullshit goes on forever. Some kind of space espionage government bullshit storyline. Jesus.
But the Panther Lady is called upon to stop the terrorists. Okay. Fucking God. Main blind bad bitch enters into somewhere on the docks and beats up a bunch of greasers in excellent slow-mo.
Then the terrorists almost lose their blonde hostage. Main bad bitch meets with some weird mustache guy in a Latin country in the most hardcore of outfits. And then Panther Lady calls upon the Panther Squad. Bunch of hot bad bitches here to stop, I guess, the eco-terrorists? Who knows?
They attack some dudes on a boat, but get caught or maybe killed? Who knows? Then they are taken to a lair of sorts, and the rest of the Panther Squad comes to rescue them. Okay. But then there's another leader Castro type of guy that I guess is in cahoots with the eco-terrorists, and he wants to be king of the world, but there's some infighting with him and the leader of Clean Space. He and all the leaders have some champagnes and chill.
The Panther Squad shows up and mayhem ensues. Some kind of generator plot comes into fold, but never comes back. Who knows what that shit does? But the Panther Squad has
I like Pants Squad. Yeah.
has a blank out of existence gun, so that helps him save the day.
I need a drink.
But then Charlie needs a drink.
Charlie needs a drink. Charlie being the guy who hires the Panther Squad.
Wait, I don't think his name was Charlie.
Dude,
No, his name was not Charlie.
Right.
his name's not
Yeah.
actually Charlie. He just has like a Charlie's Angels kind of vibe,
Yeah.
but he's an alcoholic. I guess that's it. I wrote blind, but I meant blonde. I wish there had been a blonde bad bitch in this, or excuse me, a blind bad bitch.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Could have gotten some blind rage.
I'd watch that.
Blind Rage. We gotta watch Blind Rage.
I know, we do have to watch Blind Rage.
We gotta find.
Is there
a
martial arts in
series.
it? We should do that next week.
Next
There's
week.
no women. There's no women in it. I think it's all
Yeah, it's all blind men.
five blind guys and Fred.
They're all blind. This movie is a fever dream.
It is spaced out.
It
Hey,
yes.
that'd be a better title, actually.
Wait, so I walked away. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna get to the. I was gonna ask y'all about the ending because I walked away, but I'll let us get there as we get there. I wanted to know if space came back around because there's just
it comes back around.
10 minutes in, they never mention it again.
Well, like it does, but it doesn't. Like, because you're right. The beginning of the movie is pretty space heavy. The first 10, 15 minutes, it starts with a fucking blast off.
So I failed to write. I should have written this down in the plot, but yeah, they relaunched the space program, and it seems to go okay. They show the
Better than
leaders.
okay. They had jeeps.
Well, yeah.
No,
they
we're
said
talking about the end. At the end now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's confusing because there's a lot of jeeps in this movie, and they call the spaceship that looks like what's the Star Wars?
Spaceballs.
It looks like the not the X-wing. What's the the good guys?
It's a Star Destroyer or something,
like a
right?
Jedi
That's what
one.
it looks like.
No, the Han Solo one.
Millennium Falcon.
Oh,
It looks like the Millennium Falcon.
no,
They
it
call it
doesn't.
the space jeep. It looks similar-ish
It looks like
to the
Luke's-
layman. To the layman.
I don't know.
looks-
It's more like a rectangle. It looks like a lunchbox.
Whatever. Fucking weirdos.
with a sticker of a jeep on it.
Whatever. They start up the space program, and the leader of Noon is like very casually laying back, almost like in cigar smoking stance, like, we solved the problem. But I don't know that he was. I guess in the beginning, one of them called our drunk Frank Charlie's Angels guy for help at some point.
No, he called Stephen Walking.
Yeah.
Well, it was like a chain of. It was very weird at the beginning. It just felt like I don't know, like kind of in an interesting way, sort of a modern movie where things are like ultra confusing to start you off, but then it ended up being obviously kind of bullshitty. But yeah, somehow or another we got to this Panther Squad, but it was like a series of like government, like we got to go through like this guy, through this guy, through this guy, through this guy, through this guy, like it's like a CIA like kind of thing. It felt like, at least.
well, from where I was at, I mean, the first thing I saw was a flaming hairdryer that killed someone, and
Oh yeah, that's
just
when you
random
walked in.
shit. So well, that's what I mean. It's like there was no space stuff, but then they proceeded to go to a villa and then Camelot and then a space base. So it was like these. It was just like, hey, the Panther Squad's got to get here. Then they're gonna go there. Then they're gonna go there. And then they have a gun that like just disappears everything. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know.
And that they only use once. I think JD's experience probably feels more rational than like having seen the beginning and having started drinking earlier. This movie doesn't make a lick of sense. It's very weird. It reminds me of I always forget the name of it.
Contra, the game.
It reminds me of Hard Ticket to Hawaii. Like
Well,
after
yeah,
as soon as we
if-
stop the space stuff, it's like Hard Ticket to Hawaii all the way.
Yeah, it feels like that movie.
The less tits.
But yeah, like no
There are no
nudity,
boobs
no
in this movie.
snakes.
There
not as
were no
fun.
giant snakes.
Where it's missing like some of those like nice tropes, it gives back in insanity. I guess. I don't know.
This movie, I found it to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
It kind
Yeah.
of slows down a little bit, maybe 3/4 of the way through, but it ends on I wouldn't say a high note, but a fun note.
So how did it end?
When did you walk out?
I walked away when they finally fucking pulled up in their Jeep and got out and walked the wrong way up the hill.
Oh God! You
Oh no
walked
no no
away.
no! I'm sorry. I came back and they had all the bad guys like either on their knees or dead on the top of the fucking castle bunker, and they were shooting machine guns off the top.
Did you see the jail cell part with the professor?
I saw him
that was
whispering to Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
So Saddam Hussein then went to
Saddam is Spain.
Yes.
España.
He went to the space facility
Sure.
or something and deactivated something, and
Yeah, it destroyed the space station.
Blonde Broad did something, and the day was saved.
It's really just about
They shot down the helicopter.
Oh yeah, and it exploded like an entire city on fire. Like
Yeah. And then I think, is that what Frank Charlie was looking at when he like sat back on his car? He like
think
gets out
so.
of his. Oh no, that's what they deactivated the space thing, and then the layer did like Frankenstein lightning everywhere,
And then
and it was like a weird
Oh, I
EMP
didn't see any of
type
that.
thing.
That sounds
and
cool.
then,
this is all at the end. Yeah.
yeah, and then the Frank Charlie like gets out of his car and like drunkenly slips
walking.
back onto the hood, and he's like, "Ugh, I need a drink," and then that's the movie.
that should have
how it
been
is.
credits right
That's
there.
a movie.
Would y'all like me to read you the synopsis from the back of the VHS?
Actually,
Please.
that would probably be.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I'll read my blog.
Wow. Are you gonna plot too?
JD's
I mean,
got
nice.
jokes, I think.
Oh yeah,
He's
JD's
ready
like
to-
I
he's
missed
ready to
40
s-
minutes plot.
I tried
he's
it. I
ready
really
to
tried
spill.
it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, back at the VHS plot. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so tagline at the top: beautiful and ready to fight. Sultry Sybil Danning stars in this action-packed adventure as a sleek and sexy agent out to bring law and order. Ilana, the Panther, can turn you on with her body and then tear you apart with her bare hands. She's an unequaled mistress of the martial arts, and she'll kill to prove it. Her mission begins with a revolutionary anti-pollution group. When a revolutionary anti-pollution group sabotages the latest manned spaceflight and kidnaps the standby pilot. Space officials
What?
turn to Ilana.
Okay, that's something I totally missed.
They kidnapped somebody?
I don't
mean,
remember
it's-
anybody. Oh, that was when they
That's
were
the
like
blonde. That's the blonde girl
No.
with the Germans. I'm pretty sure.
when they were trying to redirect the space jeep because they were trying to steal the space jeep from them. That was why they were like making all the phone calls in the beginning that they never referred back to.
Huh.
Okay, did you finish? Is it the back?
No, I didn't finish. You
Okay,
interrupted
keep going.
me.
Keep going. Keep going.
Space officials turn to Ilana and her Panther Squad of ruthless women. The Panther Squad must penetrate the rebels' fortress and kill the leader in order to save the space program and the world. Beautiful and sexy, the Panther Squad gives you non-stop action.
Okay, that's about what I was gonna say. It's basically the Panther Squad saves the space program.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have written this whole thing in one sentence. Sexy chicks save the space program.
like I guess I said Castro type of guy. I guess that's maybe kind of the basis of the character. I don't know.
They had weird like armbands that look like they were made with like white paper, like printer paper, and like just ballpoint pen, like someone colored some triangles on them.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's hear your 40 minutes of the movie version, JD.
Yeah, so mine starts off when the actions already began. So like that's all we need to know. Doesn't matter what happened before, space shit, blah blah blah. Okay. So when I came in, I didn't even know what the Panther Squad was. Number one. So they're these two men like delicately jaunting into this backyard of a villa.
Oh yeah, you walked in with Tater Tot.
Yeah.
Look at this, he's walking in his dumpy jeans.
Yeah, does he have gout? His feet look fucked up.
It's like, come on, man. Fucking this guy's body is shaped like a tater tot.
And then, like, this lady turns around and there's a flaming hair dryer that engulfs one of them in flames. These are real.
Hey, don't.
Dumb.
Still looks like the guy from Happy Gilmore.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hey, shooter. We're going to Red Lobster, right? And then Frank, Charlie's angel, got Charlie, like just blind fires and shoots the other guy and then goes back to his magazine and a drink.
No boobs in this scene, huh? Okay, nice. This guy loves fucking boozing.
That's where I'm at. Yeah, that's all the information I have right now. But now all of a sudden we're in like a marina of some sort. Girl with blades strapped to her leg sneaks up on two Buddy Lees wearing Brahma jeans. Binocular boss bitch is watching everything. And once the body bags are in the truck, it's showtime. So these guys, these Buddy Lee boys just somehow got the ladies and put them in the back of their truck and they're off to the base. She tells the ladies to take a hike. She's got this. This is bandolier boot. Broad. And then we switch to blonde boss bitch, Russian, talks to soldier with evil not Nazi armband he made in arts and crafts. Baldy comes in and tells her there's trouble. She says, shit.
Shit.
It's a woman who did it.
Get him up here fast.
Yeah.
And then we cut to something else.
You've lost everyone who hasn't seen this already.
Yeah, this is,
Keep going now.
Eco-terrorists get back to base with bikini broad burritos. Not to worry, binocular boss bandolier boots babe knocked out 3 guards on her way to the compound, stole a Jeep, picked up 5 chicks, parked in the middle of the road, and ran back up where they came from. More brawls. Martin Mole shows up, aka Frank, amused and confused. He drinks, then runs right under the terrorist chopper. He's looking up at it like, somebody looking directly into the sun. The boss lady of the Panthers, she says, Frank, get down. And he says, oh, think you might need some guns. So he grabs some guns. These roads lead to general headquarters, is what they say. Let's make a special delivery. Frank says, not without this weird briefcase tackle box combo. So then cut to Professor, Generalissimo, Cue Ball, and DeMorton Joanne, who are listening to German Lord and Master of the World, as he self-proclaims, telling them his evil plan. President of Clean Space is not having it. He disagrees. They put him in prison. The ladies arrive at Castle Camelot just in time for Hitler Jr. pumping up his green boys. They're all about it. Until Panther Squad shows up, they slaughter about half the men, then shoot at their feet so they surrender. President of Clean Space gets shot, but he tells the professor about the space station before he croaks. The bad guy gang gets in a Jeep Wrangler that can't make it over a dirt hill, and bandolier boot lady is after them in a bike, dirt. Mr. Magoo shoots out her tire, so she jumps in the Panther Squad car. The professor in the Pope Mobile arrives at the evil base first. He hears a voice of Clean Space.
You must destroy the space center.
The squad shows up. Everyone is shooting badly. Frank's ray gun comes in handy just in time. Sends the bad guys to Quantumania. Frank sits on the roof of his car. The end.
Wow.
It read more like Justin's plot that one time. Where it was only
No, dude, that was beautiful.
How the fuck did you get so much information from only watching half the movie?
Because I knew
that was like
pay attention.
That was way more information than my plot ever gave.
It's disappointing that there's a lack of nudity.
There's no nudity in this
Right?
movie.
Like this cover is super misleading.
Yeah, it's very much like you're going to see naked chicks with guns shooting people in this.
Yeah.
And no.
Yeah.
Not even a butt. Nothing.
Right.
Barely
Not even
any
a
blood.
butt.
We had bikinis, but that was the
Was the
closest
only
we
blood
got.
we got dribbling out of his mouth?
I think so. From what I remember, it was just out of that
Yeah.
one random guy
Yeah,
in the
you're right.
back of the bar.
Barely any
This
blood. too.
did anybody even cuss? This movie really could have been PG-13.
Probably, yeah.
It's not rated.
Oh yeah, it's not rated. I guess because it was straight to VHS.
I do remember someone saying something, when you're trying not to curse or
The
in
lady
movies when
said shit very
Oh yeah, that's right.
loud.
But you always
one
get
of-
one shit.
Well, one of the good guys said something that was like awkwardly not a curse word, and I was like, what are they covering up?
Does everyone have one favorite part from this film?
I wrote down slow-mo leather boy outsiders fight.
Yes, yes. The weird,
Oh, that
the
was
weird
good.
generally the weird punch-in slow-mo
Yeah.
shots.
It
Or
looked
fun.
completely different from the rest of the movie.
Yeah,
It looks like a mistake.
completely
Yeah.
Like it keeps
differently.
cutting back to an empty room for no reason, and
That was what I was gonna say was my favorite part. It was just that one shot to an empty living room
yeah.
because they didn't have anything to jump cut to. I guess.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the weird. Oh wait, there were several.
No, they did it
cuts.
again for what was it? They just kept showing like various nature shots.
Okay.
What is the point? What is the point of all those empty shots? What is happening? I definitely have two favorite parts then.
Whoa. All right, to the bees. Let's go. Let's get. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I can't decide between the couch or the chase scene.
Oh, the couch is good.
Both.
The
are
chase scene is also
fantastic.
good.
They're
That chase
both
goes
really
great
good.
with the couch, you know?
The couch is beautiful. It's just a big, beautiful couch with these dumb. What's the word for the thing you put in a garden that's in the background?
It's like a trellis.
Plant?
looking
trellis.
Trellis?
Yeah.
Get a
thing.
trellis in his
Did you say a
living
plant?
Yeah, we're all playing Pictionary.
Between that and the chase scene that is filled with characters that don't know how to move. Interesting to explain this to someone. Why can no one move like a normal human being?
Who told this guy how to run?
Which is so
They're running like
beautiful.
it's their first time running ever.
Yes, they don't. It's like, hey, run like you're an alien. There's gonna be an alien plot in this movie.
Yeah.
Later, we're gonna reveal that you guys are all aliens, but then they just don't do that or something.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's what it seemed like. It was like, oh, there's like space in this movie, and you're the bad guys, so you're probably aliens. Just run like weirdos, and then ran out of money. No aliens in this movie. Sorry, guys. You're just weirdo eco-terrorists that have German accents and act like people who have never been on Earth. It's kind of amazing. And then I think the girl... Well, it ends with them getting the girl that was running away out of the Jeep, right? Who I think was part of the space program, maybe.
Which I think she was I think she's supposed to be the standby astronaut.
Yeah, I think it ends with just random shots of emptiness. Those are my two favorite parts. What do you guys got?
I had like I said, the slow-mo Outsiders fight. The other one that I wrote down was at the very beginning during the noon press conference, and then it cuts to the journalists, and they're just scribbling on paper. They're not.
yeah.
They're
Forgot
not
about
writing
that at the
words.
beginning. Yeah,
I think they were still trying to lean into the alien plot at that point. Those were not
maybe
English
so.
words.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those are not human words.
Yeah, it was just.
What was
scribbles.
the phrase they just wrote really big in English?
It was like destroy space or something like that. I don't
Destroy all space.
It was
I will destroy space.
clean
Okay.
space. The
was
beginning is
something.
so weird. It's
It's
just like
very
a
weird.
launch and then like a television screen that's like clean space, and you're like, what? What's going on?
It's like a Max Headroom type thing where it's like they took over the airwaves and were interrupting the noon press conference.
It's very.
It was
weird.
very strange.
What's your favorite part, Justin?
I got two.
Everyone's got two, I guess.
The first one was when we're first introduced to Charlie, face down in his bed in the silk robe that barely covers his ass cheeks.
I didn't get to meet Charlie, but yes, that sounds about
And
right.
then he never wakes up. He's passed out. And then they just cut away from him for another 5 minutes, and then he's up and at him when we come back to him.
Well,
I
That's
needed
how
a
we're
drink.
introduced to him.
Well, hold on a second. Do you think he maybe died of an overdose, like an alcohol thing, and then he's just a figment of their imagination for the rest of the movie?
He's just a ghost.
That's what it seems like when you're watching it, but
He's
no,
looking
probably
directly
not.
at the chopper, and he's like, "Hey, oh look, oh, yeah." He's just kind of around, and he's in a white suit with a white tie and very angelic.
Like the Sixth Sense.
That's a good point. That's a good
fuck.
point.
Yeah.
He is wearing a lot of white.
He's Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense, and they're his dead kids.
Yeah. I'm making my own armband over here.
Wait, was that one or was that two? Him being introduced in his little.
That was just one. The other one I forgot, so we can move on.
little silk number? Oh, this is
The other
the one you forgot. Wow.
Yeah, so we can.
I will. I'll
audience at
fill in.
home.
I'll fill in your gap
This is a
You're gonna fill my
mess.
gap in.
because you said Windsurfing looks so fucking dumb.
Windsurfing looks so fucking dumb.
That was great.
That was a favorite quote from you, so I'm gonna count that as your second favorite part. Because it's true. Windsurfing does look so fucking dumb.
They look so stupid.
I've never thought
They look
about
so
it before.
forward too. Like they didn't want to be there.
I've definitely never been interested in trying it, and now that you've said it, it looks so fucking dumb. You're like, oh, Justin's right. It just looks so stupid. Like, why would you want to do that?
It just clicked for me. Yeah.
I got it now. It's surfing with a big sail. It looks so stupid. You're like,
Yeah.
just surf. It's fine. JD.
The plot was my favorite part, I guess, but I like the
The plot is obviously my favorite part.
I just like the hairdryer. Like someone, I don't know what it was, but it was a hairdryer on
The first thing
fire.
you saw. You
Yes.
were like, done.
I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty high point of the movie.
It was cool. I didn't notice it
blew
that
my
much.
fucking mind. Yeah. But I don't know what that is or how they created it or what it is. There gasoline in it? Because the guy just on fire and he's fucking dead. And she turns around like it's a secret agent, like gun move, but it just seems stupid. So I thought I loved that part.
We can cut this if nobody remembers, but what was the line that Charlie says to the chick at the bar? Like right after the barroom brawl, and then she walks back to him standing next to the bar, and he's like, oh, I better call Mother and see if she wants any flowers or something. Like,
I told her not to drink the worms in that stuff.
Let's get out of here. Let's get to the airport.
Hey, wait a minute. I have to call my mother and buy a toothbrush. Do you think we should have children right away?
It's not an escape. It's not.
You say?
You're expecting something.
Wait a minute, I have to call my mother and buy a toothbrush.
Sensibility reigns.
I think we should have
6
children.
random jets.
Mother, is it? He's saying mother needs some socks.
Yeah.
Or is that a
he's-
code name for
No,
someone?
he's
else?
not asking his mom if they're gonna have kids. He's asking cyborg boss bitch.
Oh, okay.
She's not a
I
real
don't know
cyborg.
if you heard that part or not, but it
I don't think so.
They
The first time I saw Charlie or Frank, it looks like if you startled someone who's in a desperate, horrific hangover and you startled them awake. He's like, ugh.
Do you mean
Yeah.
like a really late sequel to The Hangover? Or an actual hangover?
No, I mean like a person. If you're hanging out with someone and they are hungover as fuck, and you like
But
startle them
what if
awake.
you're stuck in The Hangover like 12?
at 12.
Yeah.
No, The Hangover
falling
movie
asleep
12.
during Hangover 12. And somebody startles you
No,
awake.
Yeah.
No. You are actually in the movie and you're stuck
Whoa.
because you signed a contract to be in the movie,
Okay.
and you're just like,
Do you know that it's a movie, or do you think it's real life?
you don't know anymore.
Is this like a
saying-
Disney Plus contract? It
It's The
sounds like-
Hangover
going.
12.
Yeah, Hangover 12.
You don't know what's going on anymore. You don't know why you signed the contract.
Who's directing? It's not Tom
You don't know
Phillips.
who's
It's somebody
directing.
else.
You don't know who's producing. You don't know how you're getting paid.
But
Everything's
Ken Jeong
very
is there for sure?
confusing. Yeah, you
What's that
might
Jim
be.
Carrey movie
You might be
where
in North Korea.
Oh, the Jim Carrey movie number 23?
No, yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's the one.
Top
Almighty.
Top Secrets?
No,
Are you
the one
familiar?
where the Truman Show, but it's The Hangover.
Yeah, there you go.
Wing.
What was the Christmas movie we watched? The Yule log.
Yeah,
the Yule log.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
that-
god, that
That
thing was
director
fucking
should do
insane.
The Hangover like 25 or something.
Have you ever
just
seen the
to,
Yule
like,
log?
Andy Rooney. Oh, wait, no, that was something else.
It just
That was-
skips ahead to like as if there have been 24 more Hangover movies, and he's directing the 23rd one. And this guy
cool.
is stuck in that movie and doesn't know what's going on.
Well, instead of talking about other movies that are not the Panther Squad, let's go ahead
We got to fill out this short episode.
and move on to...
Hey.
So this is the second week of B-Movie Bingo. we kind of had to do a little bit of a gimme on this one because this movie fucking teased us all night long with a
lot of
beach
cheeses.
and never got there. But we're gonna give it to it. We're gonna give it to I guess the bingo card. And JD, I believe you're the one that got a bingo.
Yeah, I guess I
Like
did.
2 minutes into you showing up.
He walked in and got a bingo 2 seconds after
He
sitting
did.
down.
It was
It's bullshit.
insane.
Hey, look, I saw boats. I saw the boats. You told me about the bullets. You told me about the barroom brawl. Saw the broads, and then I saw sort of a beach. The problem with the beach is it's literally just sand meeting water, but it looks
It
like
was like Seabrook. It was like jagged rocks
man.
and then water.
Yeah.
We've had worse beaches though that we've counted.
Yeah, but it looks
honest.
like if a nuclear power plant had a beach, like it doesn't make any sense. It's like it's not a B movie beach. It's not a
it's
real.
No, it's not a
summertime
good beach. It's a barely legal beach.
Should we amend these rules? Obviously, we'll give it to you because bullshit. But should we amend the rules to you have to see them with your own dumb eyes?
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good with that, but
Moving
Well,
forward,
I mean, otherwise no one would have bingoed, so it's not as fun.
Yeah, I don't care to win anything. Just
So
we don't have prizes anyway.
we
Just
had
here for a good
boats, we had blasts, we had blunts, we kind of had a beach. We had blood, we had Buttafuoco's, we had barroom brawls, we had a boss bitch, we had bullets, we had blades, we had broads, and we had an honorary bee, the pool.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any things off bingo card they want to add?
Oh,
there were a few. I didn't write them down, but I remember us calling them out.
band, arm. No, I'm just saying.
God damn it! Stop the
upset
commas.
Did you drop? God damn it!
I showed everyone my arts and crafts. This is literally a prop from the movie. Like this is all you have to do to make it. This is it.
We had big bad leather boys.
Okay.
Bandolier boots was a good one. Adam.
Yeah, that's a good one.
we had
Bikes was in.
Bikes was in there. We had a backhand, which we haven't had in a while. And then one
Nice.
that I think we should have moving forward is a binocular shot where you get
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
silhouette of the binoculars.
Yeah, that's an important one.
I think
Rare,
that we
but
should
important.
include bald baddie because we've had a handful of really good bald baddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, bald baddies. I don't know. Barrels.
Bald baby man with blue jeans.
We had boxes, I think. At some point.
Bikini.
I still think that the bald guy's fake wig was a bowl.
Yankee go home.
Oh my god, is that a fucking bowl cut? Oh,
No.
it was a bad wigs. That was something we
Oh
wanted.
yeah, bad wig.
Bad wigs is
Bad-
That's short.
Can't add bad to everything.
Not to everything, but a bad
Yeah.
wig is. All right, let's go ahead and rate this because we're losing.
Could go on forever.
We're losing the plot, as it were. How about we start with JD?
From what you saw tonight,
Man, I mean, I guess I'm sort of taking into account. I thought of actually like itemizing or, coming up with a rubric for B movies. I don't know if anybody's done that already, but I haven't done it, so I'm not going to do it now. Anyway, so look forward to that on future episodes. It's so fucking weird. I think I want to do like a 3, solid 3.
Okay.
Feels good to me because like the stuff y'all were talking about before sounds agonizing. It's just that they had like a moon base, they had the Camelot castle, they had the villa, they had like just all these weird like video game
but you didn't
levels
see
almost.
the moon base, so how can you give it a true
Well,
rating?
they call it a space
You didn't see
center
what it
at the
felt
end.
like.
No,
Whatever
there's
that was
a
at the
space
end.
at the end that does, or there's a spot at
Yeah.
the end that does look like a moon base.
You might have
It's,
missed it.
they do mention. the
I did miss
spaces.
it. I didn't see.
Joey.
It's so confusing and weird, and some of that I really liked, but something about it didn't really like make me think that it was perfect, even though it had a lot of the elements. I'm just gonna go 3.5. Okay. Decent enough,
This trash movie we watched wasn't perfect.
insanity enough, but something about it, I don't know, didn't quite. This has all the elements, but it's not quite there for me. Well, except for the lies that it presents.
Twitter lies.
Well, I mean, it says it's going to give you, like, if you're watching this and you're 12 years old in 1990, you're expecting boobs.
True.
So I feel bad for those 12-year-olds in 1990 who probably watched this on satellite.
They spent all day in the woods looking for porn, didn't find anything, and then they have this video.
They got to that moment. They were like, I'm staying up late. My parents are all asleep. We finally got the Cinemax channel. And they fall asleep during this movie because it's definitely
This isn't playing Cinemax.
Doesn't have.
This is playing HBO at best.
Okay, fine.
All right,
In the
Justin, what's your
afternoon.
rating?
Okay, the CEO over here. HBO.
CEO
Telling
of
us,
HBO.
or the programmer.
This is definitely a Cinemax movie, but before midnight, you got to stay up a little bit later if you're 12.
Yeah.
And if you had too much sugar and you crashed out early,
Yeah.
you're going to miss the titty movie that's coming up after this movie.
I was staying up till midnight to watch Green Acres on Nick at Night. That was my.
I mean,
my,
that's what I was doing, and then flipping over.
Yeah.
All right, Justin, what's your rating?
Yeah, this movie was all over the place and not great. The plot was rough at best, and you didn't really know what any of the characters, who they were, what their ultimate goal was. I don't know. It's just, I'm gonna give it a 4. It was fucking fun, and it hit me in all the right spots. It was fucking stupid and incoherent in one of the most fun ways possible. And that's me saying that as I'm dipping in and out every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
There was a
I don't think
helicopter.
you had to.
But it was a helicopter. There was a space.
Pretty good.
No, I liked it. I thought it was fun. It's. I think it was what I like to see in trash movies.
Cool.
It didn't get a 5 because it was missing a couple things. But
How are
was
you,
fun.
Adam?
I'm great.
Yeah, Adam, how are you doing?
Russell, do you want to give a rating for a movie you did not watch?
I don't feel like it'd be very fair to the movie, but I can say my favorite part,
Oh, go ahead.
though I didn't watch it, is them getting shot at their feet. That's my favorite part of every movie, is when people get their feet shot at and they dance.
That did
It's
happen.
funny.
It did happen. Yeah.
It's funny that you brought that up because it happens pretty often, and when all the Panther Squad is firing at the chopper, but it's such a tight shot on each of them, so the dust has to kick up like 1 foot in front of them. So it's like they might as well have been shot. But yeah, they did that for every girl. It's funny.
I feel like that's always the most ridiculous part of every movie, when people's feet get shot at.
Yeah.
Because it's and it'd be super scary to happen. Like you're gonna lose a fucking toe if that happens. So
Yeah.
I can't rate it, but that's my favorite part of the movie.
I like it. I like it.
I like that. Yeah, so I really liked this movie a lot. I thought it was fun. It was crazy. It made me feel insane. It does kind of peter out a little bit at the end, and it's missing some pretty big B's. So I'm with Justin. I'm going to give it a 4.
hell yeah.
I thought about giving it a breen or 2, but no, it's not. It's not quite there.
Not quite there.
Some of those
Just didn't
chase
feel like there was
scenes-
anything brain-esque about it.
I mean, there were definitely some like talks of corruption and eco-terrorism and shit like that made me feel somewhat breeny. But
yeah, that whole Generalissimo scene, like when the president of Clean Space stands up and he's like, "I don't like this."
yes. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
He's
oh,
like,
yeah.
we will use our technology to destroy your thing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
You, my people, you, my faithful companions in arms, you will rule the universe! As president of Clean Space, and in the name of my organization, I take issue with the declaration you just made. We have given you our support, and we have given you our assets. We offer to use our technological device for the exclusive purpose of impeding the pollution of space.
I thought they were just going to show him falling down the hill. He just kills him. Like, nope.
this is fucking breen.
It's like, dude, awkward time to bring it up, man.
Was that the same guy from the
I
beginning
think so.
Yeah,
who was in the, not the boardroom, but in the
It's
press
lacking a
conference.
charismatic performance and obviously some boobs.
Yeah.
If they had a shower scene with the whole Panther Squad, like to prepare for a battle,
Yeah.
this is a 4 for me, at least. Maybe
That was the
4.5.
last movie, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you guys
Alley
were all
Cat
like,
did
"Oh, it's terrible."
Alley-Cat just didn't have
tasteless
know.
fucks.
It didn't
Yeah.
have soul.
You know what? I'm bumping mine up to a 3.5. I'm gonna you can go for it.
God.
Okay, now me and JD are on the same pace.
Adam is like, damn it, I gotta add this up again. Suck it.
No, I have an Excel spreadsheet now.
I mean,
because
it's
you guys are fucking,
clearly 3.75.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's easy math, bro.
yeah.
When you brought up Alley Cat, it really clicked for me. I was like, yeah,
Do you have an Excel spreadsheet for every time that JD's changed his rating?
I should add that.
I've changed mine a handful of times, but definitely not as many times as
Just
JD.
do some conditional formatting to it. And
Yeah.
you'll be good.
Yeah, it's hard, you know, when you haven't seen half the movie, but
Conditional
I feel confident with
formatting.
that.
At this point, you've seen probably about half, I think.
You saw most of what the movie really was.
Yeah.
Oh, this movie in particular. I thought you were talking about generally all the movies we've watched.
So far this year, our highest rated movie is Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers.
Yeah, everybody was.
I mean,
really on that
obviously.
for
By a
whatever
good
reason.
margin, too.
You guys love Fred Olin Ray. This one's probably the second highest.
Third highest.
Third. What is second?
Second highest is American Commando Ninja. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
That was a pretty good one. That was with Banya, right?
Yes.
That one's pretty good. Was the Lake one not this year? That was like
No, that was last
Halloween last year-ish.
Blood Lake.
That
was last year.
Oh, I guess it was. I'm including that in my nominations for this year just because.
Yeah, it will. Because, yeah,
It will count.
that came after the Breens. So the
Oh,
year
hell
goes
yeah.
that
Okay.
way.
Yeah, I was so wrong about that movie.
But that one
We
averaged
need a new
3.4.
brain category. All right.
Look, I had a movie tonight that I wanted to watch that we'll have to watch. I just don't think there's enough martial arts for it to have counted for martial arts.
Did it have madness?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely mad.
It could be martial arts or March Madness.
We'll see how the month progresses, I suppose.
Partial arts.
As I devolve into madness.
Well, that is 3.75 from the Trash Movie Kings for the Panther Squad. I have been your host, Adam Edwards. Joining me this week, Joseph Graham, JD Karpicki, Justin Petty, and Russell from Oklahoma.
Russell.
Hey.
Thank you all for watching, for listening. Follow us, social media, Trash Movie Kings, YouTube, Spotify. Like us, subscribe, give us 5 stars. TikTok, we're doing TikTok now. I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah, we
Yeah.
blew up with, what, like 100 views?
That's a lot.
Hey, man. Let's
We're
check
all
right
over
now.
the map.
We got a perfect score of 100.
Shout out to OK Stamps.
Is that our new
Shout out-
sponsor?
No, there's a big ass OK stamp in this. movie that-
OKStamps.com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to go find it in the edit.
Shout out to rope. There's a lot of rope tying, but like just for a split second.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, some good rope tying.
We have 1,000 views on our TikTok of 2 videos. So
Hell yeah.
There
fuck
go.
you.
Combined.
Yeah,
It's
combined
madness.
because the most recent one had to be hidden because we say rape. And so TikTok
it's like-
hit it.
It's the first thing
Okay,
we
that's
say.
why everyone's blanking rape and porn now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because of TikTok. Fucking
Yeah.
China.
Also,
Oh.
YouTube. If you say anything too soon at YouTube, it,
What
yeah.
this lady had, you wouldn't want to camouflage.
That's a good line.
Oh, shout out to that amazing wide shot with the hot girls running 51 minutes in.
Yeah.
yeah.
When they're in the distance running and then they run off camera before you can see their titties.
This movie is a master of negative space.
Can you say titties on TikTok or?
Sure. We'll find out. Thank you all for watching.
Good night, everybody.
And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
I need a drink.